Valorant used to feel chaotic. Where do I play on defense? Should I rotate or should I anchor site? Can we even win with this comp? Why is my Reyna sitting in a corner, bro? But then I realized the pros have figured all of these things out already. So I stopped guessing and I started copying them. By copying the pros, I simplified my whole game, and as a result, I was able to hit my highest rank ever. So here's exactly how I did it. I'd warm up and aim train for half an hour just to get destroyed in every single round. VOD review wouldn't help me because every round is different anyways. Every round just felt random and I hated that. So I figured if I don't know what to do, why not just learn from the best? So I picked a pro player for every agent on play on each map and I copied everything. Copying them gave me two main benefits. The first one is that I got a roadmap or kind of a flowchart for the way that I should play every round at the start. So for example on Lotus, I see that a lot of pro players will play Fade on B on defense, and then they'll just rotate to wherever the fights end up being. So I checked out how are Zekin or Som or Derek playing Fade on Lotus, and yeah, I just copy that same rotatey playstyle. Because of that, I can have a lot more confidence in my fights. I can see how they take the fights whenever they rotate to C or rotate to A, and I can copy that same thing. And that's really good because I can build the confidence and I can have the mental clarity to take the fights without being too worried about it, knowing that the pros are doing exactly what I'm doing. This method also helps me review my gameplay more easily, so by copying the way that they play, the differences become a lot more magnified, and so I can compare why they're doing certain decisions and why I'm doing certain decisions. Whenever I see these differences, I'm able to analyze and question to myself if I should continue doing what I'm doing or if I should copy them. And yeah, usually the answer is I should just copy them. But I'm not saying that they're perfect players or anything. Pros for sure can make questionable decisions, and I'm not trying to claim that copying the pros will solve like every issue for you. Obviously every Valorant game is different and I still need to make my own decisions. And yeah, and those are the times where your game sense is really built, and that's how you become a good player, because you're not going off that script anymore of, oh, rotate B, shock dart, sight. You're not on a script anymore. Regardless, I still think it's really nice to simplify your gameplay, both because you can focus on your mechanics a lot more, and because if you want a VOD review, you can see what you're doing wrong a lot more easily, in my opinion. So I thought I'd go through an example of how I've done this before. So first things first, I'll just show you my trackers. So I think the most important thing is to just diagnose like where you're struggling the most. And so for me right now, it looks like these three maps are really hard for me. Just kind of based off vibes, I do think Ascent is like a really bad map for me. So I think we'll just review Ascent. So hopefully I'll just be able to use this framework and just boost my win rate on Ascent because it's pretty tragic. All right, and then as I do that, so I'm actually just gonna have a Google Doc open on the side. So it's just a bunch of lineups. I mean, here's an example of me doing it for Lotus. So I looked at a Zekin VOD, how he's playing attack, what are the main keys on defense, just things like that, honestly. So mainly what I'm looking at right now, on defense, just kind of like where are his starting spots, what kind of lineups is he using, if any, and where is he fighting. And then I'm gonna go into a custom after this and just practice it and just make my hands do those same things. Okay, so that's a lineup. So just boom. Okay, so it's defense. I'll copy some of those things that I saw and then we'll see. Okay, let's look at attack now. Oh my kills, no way. Like, how does he path onto site? But staring at minimap. And then just goes lane-ish. That's interesting. He's going to click the switch, like taking the time to do that. Oh, this sucks. Unlucky. Oh my gosh, he lived. No way. Okay, cool. So he paths like a lane, but just staring at minimap and when he can run out. Yeah, okay. Okay, so hitting B, how does he play? Okay, so he'll do a dart on that ledge. Oh my god, he broke that so... Oh, he's the best. Holy goat. Dude, there's nothing to watch there. The whole team is dead by the time he's out. Bro. I mean, let's see what I got. So, I mean, honestly, this one was a lot more kind of like lineup focused because I saw like a lot new lineups that I've never seen before. Things to note. So for each pistol round on defense and attack, I noted it down. And then these are just kind of like tendencies that I see. So yeah, kind of like basic things. Isolated duels. This is something that you'll see Derek do a lot. Post-plant spots are something that I always need to know. I know that I struggle like on post-plant for a lot of maps, or like I'll just feel like really confused as to where to play a lot of the time. So it's really good to like see that. So yeah, after watching this VOD, I got like a lot of lineups. I'd probably watch like one more, probably not from Son. I mean, like one game by one game, you can't really write a whole game plan in my opinion. Yeah, that's kind of just how I do it. So shout out Son. Bro, he went 32 kills. Like it's just Sag. So I got all those lineups, and now I'm just gonna go into custom and practice all of them. And then also just different movements that I saw him do. Him like darting heaven and going to spam, or running back sight and like darting and then taking fights. And then yeah, I'll bring that into the comp, and then hopefully with that, I'll just have a semblance of an idea of how to actually play. And so I think that'll be really good. So let's just get in a custom. Cheats on. Boom. Okay. Okay, playing B, shock dart at start of round based on minimap. So yeah, the way that he did it was something like this. Just kind of staring at minimap, and then boom, up info, and then he gets a nice shock dart on that. I mean, this is like very standard for Sylvanas set, so I already kind of practiced it a bit. So yeah, it'll land just like out there. Cool. Another thing he did was boom, boom. Now he's backside and he's able to just take this duel like straight up. Recon dart, waiting for info. See, that was kind of not that good. And I shouldn't be this close to the wall. Like, what am I doing, right? I should be kind of back here. And then boom, it's so much easier. And then boom, like all of a sudden that fight is really good. Like taking it mid distance is like okay. Full distance feels so good. You have so much space to like actually get the shot off. Same thing here. Drone. I mean, this is all fluff. Okay, what kind of lineups did he have? So he had one that was like, they're planning, so he gets somewhere in this area, and then to the left of this blue, he just does a no bounce 0 bar, so just tap, and then let's see where it goes. Oh yeah, it's just a perfect default shock. Okay. I mean, that one is stupid simple. You just kind of get here somewhere-ish, and then on this blue. And then also from here, so he did standing around here, and then no bounce 3 bar ult. So I'm assuming this just goes really... Whoa. I think this one was supposed to go like a lot further. So somewhere around here, 3 bar. Oh, well. I should go like that, I think, yeah. See, like, this is why it's good to practice it. I was doing low, let's go higher. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that being really good. I like that dart a lot. I mean, he's starting A, which is kind of like a mix-up. And if you think they're gonna hit A, geez, like I feel like that could be really strong. Yeah, and then for attack, so I mean, attack was pretty simple. Ooh, that is sick. The best part about this lineup is that you're just so far back. Like, this is Soba specific, but you're so far back, and so your angle pretty much is just so much better for ults. Yeah, like you can do really well there. So then yeah, post plan on A. So I remember he did a dart like this. Boom, boom. How does that dart hit? Yeah, very good. And then I think just one last lineup and we're done, so. Oh yeah, this wasn't even like a lineup, but he really enjoyed these darts that landed fast. So whether it's here or here, like they scammed so fast on the, oh crap. They scammed so fast on the people playing lane, so. Yeah, and then that's about it. That's pretty much the main idea with like the whole VOD reviewing thing. I feel like I learned a couple lineups, but yeah, like I said, I'd probably watch one more VOD to kind of see like, okay, how are you pathing onto site when you're executing, or where do you start on the rounds, both on defense and attack, just things like that. That'll just give you like a really good idea of how to play your character. And you can do this on any like type of character too. Like I picked Silva, but you can look at Jet and then kind of the first thing you would do is just watch, and then you'd start to question stuff. So if you're watching a Jet bot, I mean, probably just smoke, dash in. So you would practice that, question why is he doing that, and start copying that, right? And then so once you're really good and that becomes natural to smoke and then dash in, then your mechanics can really start to shine because you don't feel pressured when you're in this smoke anymore. It doesn't feel new to you, you're really used to it, and then you can just swing out and take the fights as you want, you know? things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much just how I do it for Silva. But I think you can do this on any character. So yeah, hopefully that was helpful.